YouTube, what's going on YouTube? You already know it's Lloyd Fernandez here with another video. This is one of my mindset videos. I'm gonna talk about some things when you're on the path to success and trying to get, to the level or the heights that you're looking to get into. But before I get into that, I want to let you know I'm a real estate agent here in York, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Adams County area, Hanover. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, please send them our way. The Lloyd Fernandez team, we getting it done. We speak English and we speak Spanish. Now to get right into my mindset video regarding when you're on the path to success, things that you're gonna run into. Now, this is just my experience, but I think most people, when they're on the path to success, to make a change, they run into this situation with people that they know. It could be family, it could be friends. This video is actually inspired by a conversation I had with somebody close to me. So just to let you know that, like, as soon as you make that decision, let's say you want to pursue something different in your life, as far as maybe a career, maybe it's a goal physically, maybe you want to learn something new and you want to take it, you want to take it serious, whatever it is, but something major in your life. A lot of times you're going to get some feedback from people closest to you that might not be encouraging. It might not be what you want to hear. It might not be the best thing for you, but that doesn't mean the person giving you this advice, they might say stuff like, for example, oh, that's good that you're doing it, but you really think that's gonna work? I mean, you gotta look at things like that. Or like, oh man, like, you really think, that's good that you're, but do you really think that that's a good idea? Maybe you should just, let's say you're pursuing a career, maybe you should just get a job doing this. You already done that in the past and it's gonna be hard. Or you got to be realistic. You know how many other people are doing it. How are you going to do it? Things like that. And it's your family. It could be friends and family. Now, that doesn't mean that people will say, oh, stop being a hater. They labeled it as being a hater or whatever. But it's not always about them being a hater, because these people could actually just, they really maybe care for you, love you, and they're just thinking, from their perspective. And they're really, when they're giving you this advice, they don't mean it from a malicious standpoint or from a place of trying to tear you down or anything. It's just, they're just trying to be honest with you, and they're worried about you because they don't want to see you fail, or they don't want to see you in a worse place than you already currently are, maybe. So it's not coming from a bad place, but you as the individual that's pursuing this change in your life, this major change, whatever that may be. Like I said at the beginning of this, that could be anything. That could be a physical change, that could be a career change. You maybe want to start a business, or maybe you just got something that you're super interested in, and you want to go away with it. That could be anything. It could be from sports, MMA fighting, jiu-jitsu, boxing, sports, baseball, basketball, football. It could be, opening up a business, a store. This could apply to so many, even singing, whatever it is you do or you want to pursue. You as the individual have to understand. Don't get mad at these people, because like I said, if you know they love you and they're close to you, and you don't have no other reason to question their love for you, don't think that they're just being a hater and they're trying to tear you down. Don't go to that perspective. Just understand that from their perspective, that maybe they can't see what you can see. And not only that, but maybe also from what you have already shown them in history, they are basing their opinion about what they're telling you off of your past. And you can't even blame them for that. If you haven't been, successful, or somebody that sticks to things, or not saying that you can't change that, not saying that you're not going to change that. But understand that when they're saying these things, this is the mentality they have. They're seeing you from the past and seeing all the things that you maybe failed, or not just failed, but that you maybe didn't give 100% effort, or you wasn't taking that serious, and they're basing this opinion off of that history of you. So when maybe you might know, like, hey, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna pursue this. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna give it my 100% effort. I'm gonna give it my all. But you gotta understand, maybe they heard that before from you, and they didn't. So their perspective is, trying to keep you in reality, maybe in their mind. So you gotta understand that. So you're gonna get this, right? So like if you're opening up a business or a career change and you're pursuing it and it's not typical, like, when somebody says, I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, that's not something people do every day. And a lot of people get scared when they hear a family member or friend say that they're gonna do this, they're gonna start a business, they're gonna do whatever it is they're gonna pursue. You gotta understand it's coming from a place of love and not hate. And don't create a relationship with them saying, oh, you're a hater, I don't like you, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not where it's coming from. You gotta understand, you as the individual, if you have to think more logically, you have to understand that where this is coming from. So my advice to you, whatever it is you're exploring and you're trying to make this major change in your life, you have to already go into this with that mindset of, I'm gonna receive this feedback from people closest to, it's always gonna be the closest people to you, because people that don't really know you, or people that aren't that comfortable with you, they're not gonna say these things to you. It's gonna be the people closest to you that feel comfortable to say this to you, right? You're not gonna get this from a stranger, because a stranger's not gonna feel comfortable enough to say those things to you. They're just, most of the time, they're just gonna be like, oh, hey, that's what's up, that's good, yeah, keep going, keep doing it. But most of the people that are, close to you will be able to come out their mouth and say this to you. But like I said, it's not coming from a hateful place. And then once you show that you're serious and you're actually succeeding in it, a lot of these people come around and be like, oh man, that's great. I mean, I'm glad you found a way to do it. I'm glad that, you're getting it done. So you got to understand that you got to mentally prepare yourself for what's going to happen as you make this major change in your life. And another thing about making this major change in your life, about pursuing whatever it is you want to pursue, you have to be 100% committed to it. 100% committed to it. A lot of people get into things and they're not 100% committed to it. They don't want to give it their 100% effort. They want to give everything they got. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it 100%. I'm going to give it everything I got. I don't think people really understand what that means. Giving it everything you got, giving it like 100% effort, is not trying really hard and then when it gets tough, you quit. But you tried really hard. I gave it 100%. That's not 100% effort. 100% effort, especially for you people out there looking to start a business, whatever that may be. As you already know, I'm in real estate, the Lloyd Fernandez team, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Hanover, Adams County. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, please send them my way. But yeah, as you already know, that's where I chose to start my entrepreneurship and start my business. But 100% effort is not saying I'm gonna try really, really hard. I'm gonna get really hard and I can't do it, and I'm not getting any success or any business. I'm gonna quit. No. Giving it your all is saying to yourself, this is the mentality you gotta have. You gotta say, listen, this has gotta work for me. I don't care if I have to sleep in the streets. I don't care if I gotta eat out of a can every day. Oodles and noodles or spaghettis to make this work. But I'll do that to make this work. And you have to really believe that. And you got to really mean that and mentally prepare yourself for that and say, you know what? I'm going to take this all the way. That's 100% effort. That's giving something 100% effort. That's really giving it everything you had, where you was willing to give up everything to a certain extent. I'm not talking about kids, family, but you're willing to go as far as you possibly can in your situation, right? Because obviously if you have kids to take care of and certain things, you can't leave them. You can't give it all you got where they're being sacrificed. But put what I'm saying into context. You're giving it everything you got to the extreme point where you're like right there in order to make it happen. And I guarantee you, if you do anything to that effort, you're more than likely gonna make it. Now, I'm not gonna say 100%, but the odds are really gonna be high. Because most people don't have that drive and that amount of commitment in anything that they do. So again, this video, I want to wrap it up. Again, this is just to give you advice. This is one of my mindset videos. I love my mindset videos because it gets to speak just from the heart for me. Like some of the other videos I make is just more for education. This is also for education, but this is coming from like a mindset videos come from like a place from the heart for me. So again, when you hear the people closest to you giving you some advice that may be steering you away from your goal or your major change you're trying to make, don't get emotional. Put emotions aside. Understand where they're coming from and keep it going. They'll come around. And especially if you're going to start a business, you have to learn how to separate emotion from the people you're serving, because it's not about you, it's about them. The moment you get emotional about any situation, you're making it about you, and you're gonna have a bad situation. So you have to understand it's all about them. Nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about, boo-hoo, you didn't have this, No, you're not gonna get that. Nobody's gonna come to you asking if you're all right. Did you sleep? Did you eat? Maybe your significant other or maybe your mom, but nobody else is gonna do that because you're starting a business. You have to cater to them. Nobody cares about you're angry about the last situation and you're going, no. Emotion aside and going, just understanding this mindset again. So when your people closest to you, start giving you maybe in your mind negative advice or not supporting you, just understand it's not coming from a hateful place. They're going off of history. They're going, you got to understand that, and you have to prove yourself. And also, when you're going to do something and you are going to make this major change, you got to go all in. And when I say all in, like I said, to the point where your extremist point can possibly be, like I said, I'll sleep in the streets to make this happen. I really said that. That was really my mentality when I did my business, and it almost became a reality. But yeah, I was really willing to take it that far, and that's why I was able to succeed and make it to which is nowhere near where I want to be right now. I mean, I'm appreciative and I'm grateful for where I made it to at this point. But this is, like I still got major goals to make it way further than where I'm at right now, and so I was really at that point where I was willing to go as far as I could possibly go. To the bottom. Well, that was just my mentality. So when you have that mentality, you're gonna succeed. All right, guys. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of good videos on there. Go watch some of my old stuff if you're looking to buy or sell a home. I got a video for you. If you're an agent looking to get into real estate, I got videos for you. Investors, I got videos for you. I got videos for anybody looking to start the business, just mindset videos like this one, and all types of advice, just kind of daily, healthy digestion of knowledge that you might need from a regular person like me that came from the bottom and made it up. Just things, habits to do daily. Gotta go watch those too. All right, guys, I do health tips when it comes to eating. I do workout video tips also. So man, it's a lot of information. Go subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you're watching this on any social media like Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, make sure you go to YouTube, watch it on YouTube, subscribe and like. All right, guys, like I said, I'm a real estate agent in York, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Adams County area, Hanover. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, please send them our way. We speak English and Spanish. All right, guys, like I always say, I wish you luck, wish you success, and I wish you good health. Peace, YouTube.